What if we both do it? What if we both shine lights?
It's a thing, goddamn.
Come here real quick. Let's get Ida really quickly.
I'm going to give you a hug and say goodbye.
Oh, you're not going to... Can we talk to you? We're live.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the after show. It is 7 p.m. We did the...
No, I'm sorry.
We did the awards, went an hour late, so we had to start this now. So we're going to quickly... It's getting cold out here. The sun went down. We're going to do a quick wrap-up. We're here with second place,
Yes.
Ida Matilda. Now, we did a wonderful interview with you before, so we'll hear that later. But can you just quickly tell us how you're feeling? You've had the whole day for it to sort of settle in. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing right now. I struggled a bit on the 3K yesterday. Maybe a few people saw me at the finish line. I felt a bit bad, so I was a bit worried for today, but my body just felt really good, and I had a great race. So I'm really proud of myself that I managed to climb all these American mountains. So just really happy.
All right, go get warm.
Yes, I will. Bye.
Team race tomorrow?
Yes.
Who's on your team?
Leon and Patrick. Team Denmark, We're going to see this flag tomorrow. I know.
Not on the podium, probably not.
No, we got a golden one to
podium.
defend.
Remind us what country she's representing.
Denmark.
How do you not know?
Denmark.
I'm here with the Great Dane himself.
If anybody says Switzerland, I'm going to be mad. Okay, I'm going to leave now.
Leon,
How do you guys do out there?
Leon, how proud are you though? Seriously, how proud are you?
Insanely proud. It's been a long time coming to go here. We've been talking about it for longer than I want to admit. With travel restrictions, COVID, is race happening? Is race not happening? We got all these thoughts and feelings. And I know Ida's been grinding through some hard work, especially in the spring, because she was working quite a lot with a high-end pharmaceutical company at the same time. Come in here, Steve. You can join. So she's been putting in a grind, and there we are.
I want to get Steve in here. I told you I would shout you out this weekend.
Cool. I'll appreciate that.
And here we are, Steve McCullum.
Yep. Maybe.
OCR Gives Back. This is a good look for you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
So why don't you briefly tell us what OCR Gives Back? By the way, you gave me a shirt size too small, so I don't know if it's for my kids or you think I'm really skinny.
Yeah, you don't. I guess you don't want to guess wrong on people's sizes. So
Yeah.
So you went small.
yeah.
All right, tell everybody about.
Plus the athletes like
I just
want
want
skin
to.
tight.
I want to point out that
Leon's got a
mine
skin.
fit really good.
Yeah.
Mine fit really good.
I will give mine to Emma. Emma will wear
Okay,
it.
we'll figure something out for you.
Okay, greetings from Norway. Daniel Finstad.
Wow.
Hey.
So tell people about OCR Gives Back.
Yeah, OCR Gives Back is really amazing. We started it back at the very first World Championships back in Ohio. I met a bunch of the athletes and met Adrian and said, I'd like to have OCR athletes help orphans and vulnerable children around the world. And Adrian said, I'm all in. David Bryant from Legend Born said, I'm all in. Carl from Force 5 said, I'm all in. We got Lindsay on board as one of our spokes athlete. And Lindsay's been on a trip with us to India. And we've been taking trips every year for the last 5 or 6 years to Mexico. Jeff Kane sponsors 2 kids down there.
I know Jeff. Jeff's an OG.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Jeff Kane.
He leads the trip. So we have a guy who was he was an athlete in Ohio. He's a doctor at University of Kentucky. And he started leading trips. We're going back in January. Daniel from 37s is going on the trip. And it's becoming
Daniel,
amazing.
the sexiest man in Vermont.
The unicorn. The kids love him down there, and it's really become a beautiful thing. We have athletes in all 6 continents that wear our shirts. They advocate. They do the hashtag. Some give to the care fund. Some sponsor a child. Some go on a trip. Some just spread the word. We want athletes to realize they can race for more than themselves. They can do whatever they can do. They can change a life. So,
where can people find out more?
Couple things. We have a Facebook page, the OCR Gives Back Facebook page. We also have backtoback.org/OCR. Leon's wearing the shirt. Lindsay's got the shirt.
I picked up my shirt to wear to the awards, and I'm like, this is too small. I will look fat.
But we have the entire women's podium today. Top 4 all have our shirts. So Lindsay, Ida,
Chris,
and Rose all have OCR Gives Back shirts. So backtoback.org/OCR allows athletes to create their own athlete page and put up whatever story they want and say, hey, I'm racing this weekend, but I'm also going to help kids at the same time. Yeah. Leon's doing some great
Steve,
stuff.
actually this weekend we've been selling quite a few of the great grip programs, my 8-week online grip training programs, Grip and Full Power, 15% of all sales, not profits, 15% of all revenue
Wow.
goes to OCR Gives Back for the OCR WC weekend. And
What a
Yeah.
natural he
Yeah,
is.
No, he's amazing.
What a natural Leon
yeah.
is.
Yeah, Leon's awesome. And so to have advocates like that, great athletes, but also great people. That's what I put out. That's why I wanted to do this. I met these people, and I'm like, they're really great athletes. They're better people.
What was your background? What brought you to 2015? What were you doing?
I knew Wendell Deo, who owned King's Domain, and he rolled me around on his little ATV and said, I'm thinking about, we may host the World Championships. And I liked him. I like what King's Domain stood for. But I met Amelia, and I met Pac, and I met Lindsay, and I met Ryan, and Jeff, and I started meeting and David Bryant and Carl and all Adrian.
Did you meet Mappy Davis in 2015?
I did not. You were probably running around there, but I don't know that we met. And we've connected through.
When you said he rolled, I thought you were going to say he rolled you a joint.
He did not. No, we don't do that with back-to-back ministries. So.
Sorry. Good night.
We had a great time, but we don't have that great of a time. So we have it's amazing. And so athletes can have fun, they can serve others, and they're blessed in return. It's a win-win all the way around.
All right. Well, thanks, dude. Thanks for coming by.
No doubt.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
Thank
always
you.
a pleasure.
Thanks
See you
for
tomorrow, right?
Thanks for being an Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm racing the team race.
You are.
Oh, yeah.
You are
Oh,
Matthew
yeah.
The
Davis.
team race is unbelievable. So
I did it. The last time I did it, I was were you in Blue Mountain?
I was. Yep, 2015.
No. Blue Mountain.
Oh, Blue Mountain. Yeah, 16, 17. I was there
Both times?
both times. Yeah, I had a really good time there.
Did your team win? Your team didn't win, did it?
We podiumed with team both years. We podiumed in.
But I feel like I would have
one year.
remembered interviewing you at the finish line.
No, the reason you didn't is because Hunter was on one of the other teams and he kind of
Hunter?
stole the light. I don't think the Danish team really made much of an impact. We did the men's pro. We podiumed on that one.
Right.
It's third place, and then we had the Woodsy situation that got us in second. I still got the third place banner lying in my basement. And we got second place with Nikolai, Ida, and I got second place as well for co-ed.
Where is Nikolai?
So good old Nikolai.
Dam.
He had to make a decision whether or not he wanted to spend 2 weeks in Canada, and he decided to not do that. So Nikolai's at home. He ran Berbier, though, the Spartan European champs.
He won?
He ran. He did not win. John destroyed that field.
Was he second?
He got sixth.
Nikolai.
No, I think it was a really good finish. So Nikolai's running really well right now. He spent 3 months in Chamonix just training, getting back in shape. And so
Was he there
running
for
quite well.
UTMB, like around that time?
He was there around that time. He was chasing people around. He even filmed John when he was doing that course record.
You should have told him to hook up with me. I could have gotten some footage.
That would have been actually even better because his stories are pretty horrible.
Well,
yeah, his Instagram game is not great.
but he's famous for your story, though.
He is insane with takeovers because when like Nikolai's normal stories, it's just like he uses the same music as Woodsy, like the Last Mohican.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like pretty chill. But when Nikolai is racing, he goes from being this like little bit quiet, like sports science, like runner, to becoming just like a beast. Like he just gets in it. The same as when he competes, his voice changes, his attitude changes.
I mean, we will never forget that. Yeah. What race was that? Euro champs?
Euros 2019. So he also did it in 2018, but not to that extent. Because in 2019, I had to defend my title, and I was racing head to head on the last 200 meters with a ton of obstacles. And Nikolai, he went bonkers. That was an incredible takeover. Almost better than the win, but almost. Yeah.
So, how are you feeling body-wise after racing so far this weekend?
So the main parameter here is whether or not there is knee pain, and there's no significant increase in knee pain. So that's the good thing. Then the rest of my body hasn't been racing for quite a while, and that in itself is a little bit tough. Like it's mainly like muscle soreness and stuff like that. But I'm doing fine. Honestly, the knee is doing really good. So good this morning. I said to Ida, what would you say if I said I wanted to do the 15K as an age grouper? And she was like, don't be an idiot, but I know how you feel. Like, so I wanted to go explore the course. I wanted to try all the obstacles, and I wanted to just have this like OCR weekend. So that's how good my knee felt this morning. I was like, I could probably run the 15K, but it wouldn't be smart, especially because I'm running to win tomorrow at the team relay.
Who's the big competition? Do we know what other teams are out there?
I think Rugloski has a decent team. I think Amy Patrick is also on a pretty good team. And Ali Tippett,
co-ed teams we're talking.
It's co-ed
Because
teams.
there's men's team, women's team, co-ed team.
Yes, and the co-ed teams, it seems like we actually have 3 to 4 teams that could go for gold. In the men's team, I think it's a little bit defined already with Ian, Logan, VJ. I haven't heard of any other teams that are doing like really competitive guys. If they are, let us know in the comments. Because
What about the Benny Jack Bauer team?
So Benny Jack are with Ali Tippett.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the yeah. So I'm just name dropping the girls here. That's also Benny and Jack Bauer. I think there's going to be like pretty tough competition.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna. We're gonna get shut down because of the song. They're gonna shut us down. We're gonna cover the race little IG style, not live on here, just IG style. And then I'm gonna be racing. I'm taking the speed leg for my team.
All right.
Because the speed leg, the very start is to go up the hill.
Yes.
And both of my teammates have gone up the hill. Some once, some twice. Some did both. One guy did both races. One guy just did one. So it's like I have to take one for the team, even though I'm not a speedster at all. Nicole is from Canada.
Hey, Nicole.
So overall, today's men's and women's races. Did you see any surprises on the podium?
Oh yeah, I might have done this wrong on my story. I called out an upset. I'm not sure if that's the right word to use. Upset. I just heard that at the Savage Raid at some point.
Upset is when somebody's not planning to win and then they do well.
So when I saw the guys go down from Lorik, I saw the guys go down from Gorilla Ropes, come up to Skitch and Lorik. VJ was like pretty dominant here, and he was having a pretty good lead to the other guys. And when we went to the top of the mountain, after the final like massive climb, VJ was nowhere to be seen, and Logan was just leading the pack hard with Kempson and Ian Hosek. And
If Logan had won outright, it would have been an upset. I think most people would have put Ryan and VJ as one of those guys is definitely going to win.
Oh,
it would have been. Now, it's not out of the question completely, but yes, big upset if he won.
So, I mean, he was looking fabulous on top of that mountain. He was doing really, really, really well. And VJ, at first I saw Kempson coming up the hill. He did not look good. Like, he looked like he was dragging his soul with him or something. Like, he didn't look happy at all. VJ was coming up behind him. Wow, okay. Jesus.
We're watching the 100-meter. There's a 100-meter final tomorrow, too. You should be doing that. You don't need your knee for that.
I'm doing my... there's landings involved.
Landings?
Yeah, a little worried about those. I'm doing my 100-meter time trial tomorrow morning at 9 as the warm-up for the team relay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when's the finals? Do we know?
I guess 1. Could be at 1 Eastern time.
I hope so. I have to get on a plane.
Yeah.
We're covering that on this channel, on OCR World Championship channels.
Oh, yes. The 100 meter. That's going to be interesting. I heard 2 American Ninja Warriors are coming in tomorrow to do the 100 meter.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Is Logan one of them?
No. It's 2 other American Ninja Warrior guys.
Is it Jesse Lebrecq?
I didn't hear any names,
Is it... Do you watch American Ninja Warrior?
I actually do. I did Ninja Warrior. When it was in Denmark, I did Danish Ninja Warrior.
Okay.
Yeah. So
how are you?
So I did pretty good.
What's pretty good?
So I didn't win.
No, but like, did you make it to like semifinals or?
Hello. We had the team set up the year I was there, so we made it to quarter.
Oh, it says we're frozen. Are we still frozen? I think we got shut down. I bet we got shut down.
Maybe for music.
For the music.
But yeah, I did quarterfinals with the team relay for that. And then we only had that season of Ninja Warrior, the second season. So first and second, I wasn't on first. Unfortunately, I was in the roster to be on Team Europe at the American Ninja Warrior.
And?
USA versus the world. But I didn't make the cut. A shame.
All right, well, listen. It's dark. It's cold. And the awards ran late, which is why this show is late. And tune in tomorrow afternoon. We don't have a time yet for the live. We'll have some coverage on OCR on Obstacle Racing Media, Instagram. But then the finals of the 100 meters tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, I think it's at 1, but I could very well be wrong. So if anybody has the athlete guide of the program, you can put that in the comments so people know. Otherwise, we'll post some stuff on our Instagrams.
Sorry, what did you just say? I was reading Ruth Soderbergh's comment that we're
I said only informative stuff, so nothing like truly interesting. Yeah.
But what did you say?
I think it's at 1 tomorrow that we're gonna have the 100 meter final.
Right, I'll confirm with Adrian.
And
but
we'll
go back
post it.
and watch the 15K coverage today was amazing.
Yes.
Our rabbits were amazing.
Wow, running so well. I saw one of the rapids chasing Logan down one of the downhills. I was like, dang, like, that was really impressive.
We had the very great Jack Bauer, Dave Claxton, and Bracken on the
I was
coverage.
about to say Bracken.
I couldn't remember their names.
I heard Bracken doing the 3K coverage, and Bracken, I have to say, I haven't met you, but I love you. Like, you are so nice, so understanding, knowledgeable, and so kind. Like, the words that are coming out of your mouth, I love him. Like, he's been very nice. I didn't get to write. I wanted to write him after Georgia because he was doing the live commentary when I broke my leg, and it just felt like very good understanding. Yeah.
He understands. Yeah, he understands training, physiology, racing. He understands a lot. He's the best in the business at that.
Very much. Yeah. That's very impressive.
All right, guys, have a great night. We're gonna see you tomorrow. Tschüss.
Cheers.